Okay, welcome back for the IQM lecture. So last lecture we have started the what is the departmentation. Okay, so what are the different departments in industry or in any organization? So today we will also continue with that point of the chapter number second, organizing and staffing. Okay, so this part is under the organization. Okay, so for organize anything in the industry, so that is nothing but the first important point is a departmentation. Okay, so because of the load distribution or we have to require to distribute the load. Okay, so this is very impossible to complete all the entire work for the single person. Okay, so for that purpose we have to distribute our work is nothing but the departmentation. Okay, so to interfere with each and every work, so there will be also requirement of the departmentation. Okay, so due to that purpose we have to use departmentation. Okay. Huh. So basic departments we already discussed in last lecture. Okay. So according to the load distribution of that particular industry, huh? So we have to use that differentiation or that distribution of the work. Okay. For example, CEO may be there under that CEO, vice president of that industry. Okay. So according to that, for example, marketing and sales department is related to the sales and marketing manager. Okay, so that will sales and manager, vice president of that sales and managing, that will look into the marketing and the sales. Okay, next manager will look into the finance and accounting, which is nothing but related to the some accounting background. So for that purpose, the second department, last department is nothing but the marketing. Okay, as per according to the market requirement, according to the customers requirement, you have to complete our work and according to that requirement. Okay, so customer should be satisfied from our side. Okay, so this is also an important factor for while department considering. So already we have started that point, departmentation by enterprise. Okay, according to the enterprise, for example, department may be the engineering department, marketing department, production department, quality department, finance department. So according to that, each and every one, okay, what will be the difference? So that point we have to study again. Now again, department of the territory. Territory is nothing but our geographic, as per the Western India, South India, okay, Pachim Maharashtra. So like that also central. So that will be the according to the geography. Third group is the by according to the customer group. Okay, already we have discussed a lot. So for that purpose, only revision we have to take. Hmm? So departmentation by the customer group. Now according to the customer also, for example, if you require when in trading or when in stationary general store, okay, so we can buy directly to that general stores. Okay, but some parts are, for example, the before assembly. Okay, so we can't buy that also. For example, when in industry, so for example Tata Automotive, okay, so we can purchase a one vehicle, but is it possible to whoever the part manufacturing industry? Okay, so we can't buy that part directly from the industry. Okay, because the customer is different. Okay, who is the customer of that particular product, part produced industry? So who is the assembly industry is there, that will be their customer. म्हणजे आपला मार्ग there will be different customer. Okay, so according to the customer group we have to distribute the work, or we can distribute the work in departmentation. And departmentation by product according to product. So that will also we will discuss. Okay, so first is a departmentation by the enterprise function. So if you consider in enterprise function, there are 5 departments or 4 departments they have enlisted here. Okay, marketing department we already discussed. So what is the market research? So according to the market research, we can get idea which product will be sufficient or which product we should buy, we should produce. So that will be availability of market, customers requirement. So that all the factors are we have to search in the market research. Okay, for that purpose the particular person we have to assign. Okay, assign. So for that purpose, or after that assigning the different purpose, definitely different person, definitely our work will do very well, because a particular person is scheduled for that particular product. That is only departmentation. Hmm? Now market planning, according to market planning is also we have to do sales and administration, advertising and promotion, sales. Okay, so all the factors inside the this is considered in the marketing department. Okay, so marketing manager will look into all the factors. So next, if you consider the engineering department, okay, as we are mechanical engineers, so our maximum duty will be at the engineering department. Why? Because at the initial level, okay, because at the time of entry in industry, okay, so there will be, as per your experience, okay, so we have to take whatever the charge of engineering department, or after the experience, after the whenever the as per the educational knowledge, as per education background, as per the age you have used to that in industry, that particular work. So according to that, you can get the opportunity to handle all the department, or you will get the CEO or whatever the managing director of that particular industry. So in engineering department also there are separate departmentation is there. Okay, so what is the levels? Okay, already we have discussed in last lecture engineering administration. Hmm? Engineering administration is nothing, whatever the legal informations, whatever the requirement, design requirements. Okay, so that will be the factors considered in this chapter or this section. Preliminary design. Hmm? Design also you have to use different softwares for the basic design for any product, for the transportation work. Okay, government rules and regulations. We have to follow what is tolerance, limits, speeds. So related to the what are the factors or metrology related factors. Okay, so we can continue that factors in this preliminary design section. Next is electrical engineering. So what is a basic requirement? Energy sources maybe in electricity. Okay. So if any failure will be happen while doing the work in industry. So what is our resources? Okay, to overcome that failure. So that factors are also we have to use. Different renewable energy we should buy. Hmm? So different security may be there. Whatever the wiring inside the industry. So maintenance of that particular electrical supplies, electrical products. Okay. So this for this purpose also on another department or another person should be required. Okay. As per if you consider the max whatever the very large industry is there. Okay. So there will be separate person will be there. But if there will be small scale industry, so you have to write down all the things in one chart, whatever that schedule, whatever that duty we have to assign to someone, and that will do also whatever that audit, whatever the inspection of that particular electricity. Okay, so that factor will be considered. Mechanical engineers. Okay, so what is the duty of that mechanical engineering? So where is the machines, different machines are there, whatever the maintenance of that machine. So according to the quality report or according to the customer satisfaction, customer requirement, customer feedback. Okay, so you have to maintain that quality. We have to change machineries to take a maintenance of that particular machineries. Okay, generally I am giving very best example of the sugar industry. Okay, now what is the working period of the working period of the sugar industry? Maximum 4 to 5 months, 6 months. Okay, but industrial work is always running on. Why? Because of maintenance purpose. The whatever the workers of if you see in local areas, okay, different sugar industries are there. Okay, there are permanent members or permanent worker also there. Huh? So temporary is nothing but the whoever is the cutting material. For example, ते आपण काय म्हणतो ऊस तोडणारे वगैरे असतात मजूर. Okay, these are the temporaries. Okay, but if you consider the maintenance workers are there. Okay, so there will be that all these are the permanent member. Okay, because whatever the working period is 6 months, but another 6 months is only required for the maintenance purpose. Okay, if any innovation is required, huh? To whatever the inspection, to maintenance of that machines, okay, to repair that machines, or you can change also that machines. Okay, now what is the main motto of that 6 months? So next 6 months, okay, whenever our industry will be run continuously, there should be not any problem. Okay, so to avoid all the problems in next 6 months, they are maintaining, or they are working with before 6 months. Okay, so that factors is also important points in mechanical engineering department. Okay, we have to check resources of particular machines. Is it right? So particular machines, what is the life of that machine? Hmm? Different gears we have to check. Whatever the oil replacement, what are the different chains replacement, hmm? Whatever the tightening or fitting of entire body of that particular machineries. These are the points required, or we have to consider while doing in the work in industry. Hmm? Okay, so all the factors are very important for the mechanical engineering department. Hmm. Next is hydraulic engineering department. So whatever the points are required for the hydraulic. Okay, so where the hydraulic engineering or hydraulic work is required in industry, if you consider for the load transportation, okay, or for to lift whatever the machinery is, okay, to transfer whatever the bags, whatever the produced material from one stage to another stage, so there are the different hydraulic machines are required. Okay, so small machineries are there. Okay, different cranes are there, huh? Hydraulic or pneumatic machines are there required for there. Okay, for cooling purpose. Okay, if you consider the CNC VMC machine, there will be cooling system is there. Okay, so we have to maintain that all the hydraulic parts. Okay, if you consider pneumatic industries is there. Okay, so all the factor to change the different to check the whatever the wall of that particular pneumatic or hydraulic machines. Hmm? Whatever to check whether the any leakage is there or not. Huh? Analysis of different softwares are also available. See every software. Okay, so by using that fluid dynamics related analysis, we can also do. So that part will be there in the hydraulic engineering department. Okay, and next is a packing department. Hmm? Whatever the packing is also very important. Okay, entire work is well, but we have to transfer that product from one step to the, or whatever the industry, to the market. Okay, after market to the customer. Okay, so that is very important. Okay, if you consider we are using online payment, sorry, online marketing. Okay, Amazon, Flipkart, huh? Or different snapdeal वगैरह. huh? So you can see that. Okay, what is the packing quality of that material? Okay, because of whenever in between the transportation, okay, there will be any failure, any dangerous factors will be done in that particular product. Okay, so packaging is very important. Hmm? Suppose for example milk industry. Okay, so there will be the plastic bags are used in that milk industry. Okay, if any problem will there, okay, पिशवी जर फुटली तर काय होणार आहे, there will be overall loss of that particular food products. Okay. So packaging is also very important. If you consider the very huge part in industry, okay, how to pack them. Okay, we have to take care of the whether the that material will face the corrosion problem, or any environmental effect will be do on that particular product. Okay, so that factors we have to do in that packaging department. Quality control. Okay, quality control is also under engineering department. Now which quality? So at the end, whatever the maintenance or measurement of that particular product is nothing but the quality. Okay, as per the requirement, as per the customer's requirement or feedback. Okay, so we have to maintain the quality of that. If any difficulty will be there, we have to reduce them with the help of different innovation, different maintenance. Huh? So that factors are we should consider. Now this is all about the engineering department. Okay, our next department is the production. Now production planning. Now we have to do planning also. Okay, each and every time there are some standard ways. Okay, planning is very important for the that work particular production. Now industrial engineering. Okay, so what is industrial engineering? So whatever the infrastructure of that industry. Huh? Industrial engineering different rules and regulations given by government. Huh? Okay, so what is the location of that particular machinery? Aesthetic view, aesthetic looking views of that particular industrial parts. Huh? So that is also under the production department. Okay, so what is the sequence of machinery? Where you should keep the raw material? Where will be the finished product? Okay, so where will be the whatever the initial product? Okay, after to give the finishing touch to the that particular product. Okay, the painting section. Okay, where will be the painting section? Where will be the packaging sector section? Okay, so that point also included in the industrial engineering. Production engineering in that also what is actually method of production. Okay, if your industry is only machining industry. Okay, so you have to use only finishing. Painting industry is painting work is there different. Okay, so as per the requirement the production department will do. Next is purchasing department. Okay, so in purchasing department this is a very important department in industry. Okay, in market if you require to purchase the raw material from industry, okay, or from market, so which raw material is suitable for our industry? Okay, is it uh, whatever the cost of that particular product is in favor or not? Okay, so that factor is also we have to consider. Okay, price of that particular raw material should be affordable. खरेदी करण्यासारखं असली पाहिजे. Okay, so if you consider the cost of raw material is very low but quality is very critical. So for that purpose we have to analysis, we have to analyze whatever in market and what is our requirement. Okay, in that also bargaining is also required for such point in purchasing also. Huh? So different ways, the transportation cost, government taxes cost. So all the factors we have to consider while purchasing department are working in purchasing department. Okay, is it right? So this is very bigger department in industrial sectors. Okay. Next is the tooling. Okay. Tooling is also what are the different tools are required for the manufacturing or production. Okay, so that is also another department. Okay, because tool is continuously we have to change. Okay, due to the wear. So there will be some defined time for the tools. Okay, so we have to change the if any suddenly failure will be there in tools. Okay, so for that purpose we have to consider that time also. Okay, what is the time required for the tool change? Other industry मध्ये एखादी टूल तुटलं तर ती बसवायला 3 दिवस लागतात. मग काय 2-3 दिवस loss of that particular industry. Okay, so tooling department should be very careful. Okay, so keep in mind each and every department of industry or each and every department is depend on other department. Okay, so for that purpose our departmentation quality should be very high. Okay, so this is our duty as a purchase engineer or the whatever the tooling engineer. Okay, general production. Okay, when according to the production department, according to the tooling department, according to the engineering department, marketing department. So general production at the time of production. So this is also another way. Our supervision department we can say that. Okay, our supervisory department we can say that. So all of this is included in the production. Okay, last department is the financial department. Okay, now in the financial first department is financial planning. Okay, so financial planning is nothing but the budget of that particular industry. So we have to make planning for the entire work inside that industry. Okay, next is a budget. Okay, budget is nothing but the what way we have to follow for the, or what is amount is required for particular financial year. Okay, so we have to make decision, we have to sanction, we have to create whatever the requirement of finance. Okay, so for the particular year, this is nothing but the budget, as per the percentage wise, as per the whatever the requirement. Okay, in that budget also number of departments are there. Okay, academic, for example, the raw material budget may be different. Okay, employee payment budget will be different, taxes budget is different. Okay, rent or whatever the cost of land is different. Any, if any insurance budget is different, if any failure will be happen, any काय म्हणतो आपण त्याला, अपघात जर झाला काय. Okay, so that points should be considered while doing the budget. Okay, so extra budget should be there. So this is also very important. Okay, so according to the finance only, so budget is, we have to look into that budget. General accounting. Okay, whatever the budget we have made, so to follow or whatever the start the production as per the budget. Okay, and to maintain the record of where the we have used the money, where the we have used the finance. So according to all the expenditure, you have to make a record of that expenditure. This is nothing but the accounting. Okay, different proofs are required. Different bills, different GST numbers. Okay, so that factors is also accounting. Okay, cost accounting. Okay, whatever we have used the expenditure. Okay, what is also the cost of that particular raw material is different. Okay, or at the end of product. Okay, suppose our product is 100 rupees in market. Okay, so what is the production or manufacturing cost, transportation cost? Okay, what is the commission of that retailer? Okay, so all the factors or all the analysis of that particular product is nothing but the cost accounting. Statistic and data processing. Whatever the we have to use different accounting software. For example, Tally may be there. So according to that, statistics should be there. Okay, whatever budget we have sanctioned at the start of the year. Okay, so at the end of year we have to maintain that record with the help of different softwares. So that factors will be included in the finance department. Is it right? If any doubt is there, okay, you can ask me. So message your roll numbers here, all of you. Ask that again. लगेच लक्ष देतं बघा. ठीक आहे. शुभम अन्ना स्वप्नील. Okay, so this is a department. Which department? Departmentation by the enterprise function. Okay, so next department is the departmentation or whatever the functions. Okay, we have to remaining to what is the departmentation by the enterprise functions. Now example, organization structures on blackboard. Enterprise function. So advantages, what are the advantages? Logical reflection of the functions. Okay, whenever we will distribute our work in, so definitely logical reflection of the functions. Why? Because entire schedule is on paper. Okay, so there will be different, definitely that will be the logical reflection of the functions, and according to that reflection of the function we can say that maintains power and prestige of major functions. In that enterprise department, enterprise function, we definitely can maintain power. Okay, so what is the power? Power is nothing but whatever the authority. Okay, authority of that particular person. Because what is the main motto of to give the departmentation? So we have to give the authority to particular person to handle that work. Okay, so if you will not give authority, definitely that work to complete that work is very difficult. Okay, so power, maintaining power is also main function of the departmentation. Okay, or enterprise departmentation. Prestige of major function. Definitely that should be also we have to consider while doing the departmentation. Follows principles of the occupational specialization. Okay, whatever the rules and regulations given by certain authority, okay, they should be followed. Simplifies training. Okay, so according to work requirement, workload, you have to give training. Okay, if you will not give training, definitely there will be very problem will be created at the time of production, at the time of work of different department. Okay, so training is also very important. Admin furnishes tight control at top. Okay, top is nothing but whatever the top level management. Okay, so you have to give the report to each and at the end of the whatever the day or at the end of that particular work, we have to submit the report to the higher authority. Okay, so that is nothing but the control. That is also advantages of the departmentation by the enterprise function. So next department is the territory or the geography. Okay, what is territory? Territory is nothing but whatever in Marathi we can say that the Pradeshi. Okay, geographic as per the area. Okay, so we will start directly what are the requirements. Okay, if you consider first level is the president, vice president. Okay, but in there also there are different regions. Okay, western region, central region, southwest region, southeast region, eastern region. Okay, so according to the area or according to the geographic area. Okay, so you can consider the you can make the departmentation. Okay. Hmm? So for example, if you consider in our Maharashtra also, okay, there are 6 regions. Okay, which region? Konkan, Pashchim Maharashtra, okay, Vidarbha, Marathwada, huh? मुंबई जे काय असेल ते कोकण अजून कुठला राहिला so according to that also we can maintain or we can do the departmentation. Okay, for the water distribution. Okay, म्हणजे आपल्या महाराष्ट्रामध्ये बघा जे काही काय म्हणतो पाटबंधारे विभाग आहे पाटबंधारे विभाग सो सर्टन इन दॅट ऑल्सो सर्टन फॅक्टर्स आर देअर. ओके, म्हणजे त्यांचा निराभिमा फलटण विभाग वेगळा असेल, कोल्हापूर विभाग वेगळा असेल, सोलापूर खाली वेगळा असेल, ओके, कोकण वेगळा असेल, इकडं region as per the region. Okay, if you consider the railway departmentation. Okay, so in railway also western railway is separate, south railway is different, northeast railway is different. Okay, eastern railway is different. So that factors are very important. In if you consider banks also. Okay, so as per the area of particular land or a particular geography, so different banks are also there. Okay, if you consider the State Bank of India Pandharpur will be included in the western India. So whatever the departmentation as per the land area, as per territory or as per the geographic area, there will be also departmentation. Okay. Now western region, there are different regions. Okay, so in that particular region what will be the work? Okay, so personal engineering department, production department, accounting department and sales department. Okay, so same procedure will be there. Okay, only we have divided whatever that industry or we have divided departmentation in area wise. Okay, so work will be different. म्हणजे टाटा इंडस्ट्री असेल किंवा एनी प्रोडक्शन इंडस्ट्री असेल इंडियामध्ये तर ते प्रोडक्ट कुठेही असतील फॉर एक्झाम्पल टू मेंटेन द रेकॉर्ड. ओके, दिस इज व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट ॲट दी सेंट्रल लेवल म्हणून काय केलं त्यांनी डिफरंट डिपार्टमेंट दिले. ओके, किंवा महाराष्ट्रामध्ये जे असतील इंडस्ट्री ते महाराष्ट्र तामिळनाडू ह्या साईडची फर्स्ट म्हणजे वेस्टर्न साईडची. ओके, सो दॅट विल बी वेस्टर्न रिजन. ओके, ते कोलकाता असेल तिकडे चेन्नई असेल खाली पोंडिचेरीपर्यंत. सो दॅट विल बी eastern region. Okay, if you consider the near Delhi or in UP, okay, that will be the northern region. So that factors are very important, and that according to that the territory or according to the geographic area, the departmentation will be distributed. Okay, so that will be very easy for the controlling also. Okay, so main purpose of departmentation, controlling and whatever the load distribution of that particular work. Okay, so personal is nothing but the whatever the personal level work, engineering, production department, accounting department, sales. So all the remaining factors are same. Okay, so this is nothing but the departmentation by the geographic area or whatever the territory. Okay, or pradesh. Now, so advantages of the territory department. Okay, places responsibility at lower level. Okay, because the particular area is whatever that particular authority. Okay, so they can responsibility of that particular person at the end of, or we can say that the lower level. Okay, that manager or CEO or whatever the area in charge of that particular area. Okay, will look into up to lower level. Okay, so this is advantages. Places emphasis on the local market and the problem, definitely. Okay, so according to the region, market is different. Okay, so for example, if you consider the food industry. Okay, so food industry, if you consider food industry, if you look into Kokar Vibhag or in Mumbai Western. Okay, so whatever the food of that particular person is different. Okay, vegetarian person may be there, non-vegetarian person may be there. Okay, so according to the religion, according to the whatever the culture of that particular area. Okay, so we have to make a decision. Okay, we have to look into market and what is the requirement. Hmm? So that factors are also, this is also advantages of the departmentation by the territory or the geographic area. Okay. Now improve the coordination in the region. Okay, can say that due to the departmentation area wise, definitely the coordination will be improved in that particular area. Okay, so because the department whatever the work with the help of departmentation we have distributed. Huh? So whatever the particular in charge of that area. Okay, so that in charge will look into that particular work. Now takes advantages of the economic of local operations. Takes advantages of economic of local operations. Definitely we have discussed a lot on that point. Huh? So you have to use maximum local of whatever the local availability. Is it right? So for example, if we require manpower, okay, so you can take the manpower from that particular area also. Okay, so for that purpose, the lodging and boarding expenditure will be reduced. Okay, if any local area problem will happen, so with that faculty will also help you. Okay, so unknown regions will be also known with the help of that local faculty. Okay, so like that problems will be solved with the help of the local operations. Better face-to-face communication with local interests. Okay, definitely due to the particular region. Okay, we can communicate. Communication will be very better and will be very clear. Okay, to improve our quality of industry or to increase the profit of our entire work. Is it right? So furnishes measurable training ground for the general managers. Okay, furnishes the measurable training ground for the general manager. Definitely for the training purpose also. Okay, to at the time of training. Okay, so we can collect whatever the western region faculties can assemble in Mumbai. Okay, so northern region faculty we can faculties will combine in Delhi. Okay, म्हणजे for give the training also. Okay, so within very limited time that will gather in whatever the training point. Okay, so the time will be also minimized, definitely cost will also minimize. Okay, so that factors are also this is also advantages of the departmentation by territory and geography. Okay, so next department is customer department according to the customer department. Okay, so same procedure is there. Okay, directly department community city banking, real estate banking. Okay, for example the bank example is given. Okay, so what is actually customer group? Hmm? What is actual customer group? Now, if you consider the area, like for example, the different banks are there. Okay, so some banks are only interested to give the agriculture loan. Some banks are interested to give only industrial loans. Okay, some banks are only interested in finance only. Okay, so or some banks are interested in only insurance also. Okay, so according to the customer group. Okay, so there will be the department. Okay, if you consider State Bank of India in rural areas. Okay, the rural India मधली बँक काही इंडस्ट्रीला तुम्हाला देत नाही लवकर कर्ज. ओके, सो दॅट विल बी डिफरंट ब्रँच किंवा ब्रँच बँक असतील. आता पंढरपूर जर कन्सिडर केलं तुम्ही तर पंढरपुरात एक 50 बँक आहेत. ओके, सो what is the role of that bank is different. Okay, maximum bank are related to the agriculture. Okay, but some industrial banks are also there. Okay, merchant banks are also there. Huh? Some trading banks are also there. Okay, some only insurance banks are also there. Okay, so according to the customer group, who is our customer? Okay, so whether the agricultural or agricultural farmers are maximum. Okay, so definitely that there will be the agriculture related bank will be there. Okay, so according to the customer, who is our customer? So according to the customer, according to the requirement of that particular person. Okay, so we can give the departmentation or we can group the activity. Okay, corporate banking will be different. Okay, agriculture banking, institutional banking. Okay, जे काही सामाजिक संस्था असतात. Suppose if you require to start your new institute. Okay, education institute may be there, hospital may be there, hmm? Society may be there. Okay, पतसंस्था असतात बरोबर का. So like that factors is nothing but the institutional banking. Okay, so for that purpose there are the different banks. Okay, so which is our customer? So according to the customer we can distribute our work. Okay, so this is also departmentation point. Okay, now if you consider the state bank. Okay, so in state bank they will also provide agricultural role, they will also provide institutional role, corporational loan, they will also real estate also they will give loan. Okay, but in that particular state bank there are the different areas, there are the different managers. Okay, so there are the different branch. This is nothing but the departmentation by the customer requirement or customer group. Okay, so again each and every bank is having same work. Okay, agriculture bank असेल तिचं काय काम असेल तर they will visit the whatever the agricultural crops of that particular customer. Okay, now whatever if you consider the real estate, so real estate असेल किंवा mortgage असेल. ओके, किंवा गहाणखत म्हणतो आपण त्याला, किंवा खरेदी विक्री असेल. ओके, सो दे विल ऑल्सो टेक whatever something for the काय म्हणतो आपण त्याला proof. In terms of proof they will also take the whatever the required document also. Okay, so remaining factors are also same as per the others. Okay, so what are the advantages of the customer group, departmentation by customer group? Okay, encourage the concentration on customer need. Okay, definitely. बघा तुम्हाला आता फोन आला, जे आता लोक जॉबला असतील बरोबर काय, त्यांना बँकेचे फोन येतात बघा सारखे, तुम्हाला लोन पाहिजे का वगैरे. नाव हाऊ दे कॅन हॅपन. Okay, or how they will happen due to the only they are knowing, okay, which is the customer group is related to our factor or our industry. Okay, so they can also concentrate on the customer's need. Okay, now gives customers feeling that they have and understanding suppliers. Gives customers feeling that they have an understanding suppliers. Okay, so how they will give whatever the customer's feedback. Okay, according to the customer feedback, they will satisfy the need of that particular customer. Okay, develop the and expertness in the customer area. Develop the expertness in the customer area. Okay, so definitely according to the experience of that employee. Okay, so you can give the promotion to that employee, to you can give increment in salary in that employee. Okay, so this is a close relationship. Okay, or close distance between one employee or one level of manager to the another level is very close. Okay, so that departmentation we can handle with the help of departmentation by the customer group. Okay, some disadvantages: requires managers and staff expert in the customer's problem. Okay, because departmentation, this is the overall departmentation problem. Okay, whenever you will distribute work in department, the single or separate person will be required for the controlling of that particular work. Okay, so definitely the requirement of managers and staff will also increase. Okay? Customer group may not always be clearly defined. Okay, म्हणजे सगळे एकसारखेच असतात का? Okay, so there will be only different level persons will be there. Okay, so according to the customer groups, okay, there will be very clear advice is required. Okay, clear whatever the signal you have to give to particular person. Okay, so departmentation by product. Okay, so what are the products? Again, same departments are there. Okay, but instrument division, indicator division, okay, industrial tools division, electrical meter division. Okay, so according to the product, okay, if you consider the any vehicle, okay, for example, two-wheeler manufacturing, for example, take one example of Hero Honda or Hero, okay, or Bajaj. Okay, so according to the whatever department, okay, म्हणजे मोटरसायकल जरी आपल्याला एक दिसत असेल तर त्याचं वर्क काय असणार आहे, डिफरंट असणार आहे. ओके, काय असेल वर्क, तर फॉर एक्झाम्पल इलेक्ट्रिकल डिपार्टमेंटचं डिपार्टमेंट वेगळं असेल. ओके, लाइटिंग वगैरे असेल. ओके, अगेन पुन्हा इलेक्ट्रिकल डिपार्टमेंट दिले बघा काय, इन्स्ट्रुमेंट डिपार्टमेंट. ओके, instrument department असेल, industrial tools division असेल. Okay, so according to the product we can divide the work. Okay, some electronics department is also there. Okay, which is the electronics component in our vehicle. Okay, so different signals. Okay, automatic indicators. Okay, that will be also GPS system. Okay, so that all the factors will be considered in the departmentation by the product. So we have to consider, we can define the that points also. Okay, so departmentation of a product places attention and effort on product line. Okay, facilitates use of the specialized capital, facilities, skills, product. Okay, according to the product we can distribute manpower also. According to the experience of that particular, knowledge of that particular employee. So this is the advantages of product. Permits growth and diversity of product and services, improves coordination of the functional activities, places responsibility for profit at the division level, furnishes measurable training ground for the general manager. Okay, so all these are the advantages of departmentation by product. Okay, so hope you all have understood this point. Okay, departmentation by 4 types. Okay, first type is a departmentation by enterprise function. Second is departmentation by territory or geography. Okay, third is according to the customer group, and last is according to the product, departmentation by product. So that is a very important question will be asked in examination. Okay, so keep study on that. Okay, so definitely That will be also helpful for your whenever you will enter any industry also. Okay, so directly at the stage of starting in your starting career in industry. Okay, so that factors will be efficient or required for or helpful for you also. Okay, so so we will stop here. So we will start next point, whatever the line and staff authority in next lecture. Okay, so mark your attendance again here. Okay, mark your roll numbers. Okay, so I will take attendance from roll number. Okay, so if you have given the attendance, you can also left group. Okay, thank you for attending this lecture. Okay, so I will stop recording for now. Huh. Okay, so we will meet again tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow morning I think